And I've been looking for you in these other bitches. I could never find exactly what I'm looking for.
Hey everyone, it's Chellina Achol, Sudani Mommy. Ayoy! Miss Berna, back at it again with another video. Today's video is going to be a sewin. I'm doing a 6x6 closure install. My hair is from Tinashe Hair. In the bag, it came with 12-inch 6x6 closure, 3 bundles. I think all 14 inches. It also came with a bonnet, some eyelashes that I'm not quite ratcheted up to wear. But first things first, I want a good foundation. Closures and sewins are like good protective styles if you do it the right way. We are going to protect my hair. I already oiled my scalp, edge control for my edges. And then I'm gonna put some not got to be freeze hold, but Aussie freeze hold. This has jojoba oil in it, which I thought was kind of dope because that is the plant-based version, that oil that mimics our natural hair oil that we produce in from our scalp. Let me just lay my edge for real, but just like, it's a protective barrier. One thing that's different, I know it's different about this than like the regular freeze hold gel, is that this doesn't get hard. It smells great. Hopefully I can meet my edges again one day. Then I'm gonna blow dry it to speed it up. Now that that's all done, I'm going to put a wig cap on my head. It's the one I'm using. It's so hard to find a dark brown one. Most of them are light brown. I'm gonna lay this on my head and look like a chocolate. I don't even know why I'm spraying it from edge to edge. I only need to spray it like right here because that's how big my closure is. While that's finishing drying, I am going to sew the cap to my head. I braided my hair. I had my cousin braid my hair the other day. So they are smaller towards the front, so it makes it flat. And then there's like just big chunkier braids in the back. This thread I'm using is actually nylon thread. I think it's like $2 or $3.99, but you just have to ask for it. Just tell them I want that nylon thread. You can probably find it on Amazon as well. Oh, I'm sewing it. I am like following the braid underneath, and then this loop right here, I'm like putting it through. So if that makes sense at all, I'll do it again. Edge of it, that, but then this one, pulling it through. And then now that this is hard, I'm gonna cut this off. I'm using some alcohol, and then I'm going to wipe off any extra glue around the edge. Some foundation I just got at the beauty supply store. I'm going to start with my closure. I'm going to put some foundation along the inside of this as well. Do the elastic band method. And I'm going to sew an elastic band this much further, wherever the hairline starts, probably like 2 centimeters down is where I'm going to start putting on the elastic band. I'm going to lay it on my head first. The center is like right there, so I will estimate like right here. And then to where it ends right here. Like right there is where it ends. And if, like, as you can see, it's this long, but it's an elastic band. So I'm gonna actually like take off an extra inch to make it nice and taut, about this much, an inch. Right here, like I said, 2 centimeters down, I'm gonna sew the, okay, so that's where the hairline is. 2 centimeters down, like about right here, is where I'm gonna sew the elastic band. Take it through both.
And I've been looking for you in these other pictures. I could never find exactly what I'm looking for.
This is what it looks like on the inside. So I'm going to lay it back, put on my lovely toupee. So I'm pulling that forward. Normally when you are sewing in a sewin, it gradually slides back anyway. For this one, I'm pulling it a little bit more forward than expected because I'm sure it's gonna slide back anyway. So here you can tell it's a little more forward there, and then clip my hair up and out of the way. Yeah, I'm gonna tie this a little bit tighter because I'm just gonna tie this a little tighter because it's not that tight. It's nice and tight. I want it to be like super tight so it lays flat on my head right now. Like now it's like super tight, you know? So then I won't even need any glue. Another important tip is have 2 needles. So this one right here, I'm gonna start right at the edge. I'm gonna sew it in to the braid, my braid right here, and then right through the lace. And then loop it through underneath here. That's good on this side. Now we're gonna come to this side, right through here, and then through the braid. You have to feel for it sometimes. And loop it through this guy. Do it again. Let's do a third one. We did 3 on each side. Okay, I'm gonna go back. This time I'm probably gonna go back a little bit more.
Being on this chase has finally got me sick of all of these new faces. I just can't get used to it.
About the third one, I do like a secure knot. I'm gonna come back to this side. And then going back and forth, like so and so, until you get to the middle. But in the back, right here, don't pull it too tight, because I've had the problem. I look like a fool. Don't pull it too tight back, because it'll like move it, slide it forward. Because remember, you don't have anything here. You don't have anything here. So just make sure it's like not as tight, because here I was like pulling the sides of the lace to make sure it lays flat as I'm sewing it. But in the back, you can leave it a little more loosey-goosey, just like lay it where it is. Don't tug too hard, just lay it flat. Might even want to pull it forward a little bit. I'll come back as soon as I'm finished with the closure. Okay, so I finished the closure. I don't know how messy it looks in the back because, you know, I am doing this myself. My first 14-inch bundle. When I sew, I double weft them and then just braid them along the side. Since they're all the same size, it doesn't matter how I lay them out. Normally, if like I have a really long bundle, I would like lay it out here. I go all the way up to the sides of my ears. So here I am just unraveling my bundles. I have a small head and this closure was a 6x6. So I don't know if I'll get through all 3 bundles, but we'll see. I'm gonna hold it together and get the thread through this guy. Thread it through both pieces. I hate when I get a knot in my thread. And then I'm pulling it through this little guy. I'm gonna secure that one more time. Now that we have the closure laid down, you can cut this off. Take this and start it off at the corner. I'm holding it with like these two and then going underneath them. The corner pieces is where I go through the weft, but inside, anywhere in between here, I go underneath the weft. Like, watch carefully. And then at the end, you are going to loop it underneath or through the track. The weft, through the weft, my bad.
Baby, I'm the same brand street, not when I need you by my side, 'cause I dream about you, and all I need is this moment. Please, could you hold it for me? Girl, I know that I see what I want, what I want. I just don't want to.
And I'm going through the weft at the end. Remember, at the ends we go through the weft. And that's what I do until I get up. I'll show you when I do something different. Probably just keep going back and forth all the way until I get up here, which is getting kind of high already, and we're only on the first bundle. Gonna fill up quick, I got a small head. See you in a little bit. Okay, I'm halfway through my second bundle. So I laid it all flat, and this is kind of, I guess, like as close as parallel to my ears as it's gonna be. And they were all doubled. So this next one I'm about to do, I am gonna make it single, so it will not be doubled. I'm gonna start from here. And since there's, you know, hanging out edges, I'm just gonna put it here and then pull it so it'll hold this forward. So I'm just gonna, let me just show you. I could show you better than I could tell you. Okay, since this is gonna be on the edges of my head, I want it to be as flat as possible. So I'm gonna just grab it right here. I'm pulling this right here, and then so I'm gonna do a third one, just anchor it nice and tight. So it's nice and tight. So, and then here, my next attachment, I'm gonna leave this area and then go right to where my, it's nice and tight. 1, 2, and then go across.
I don't wanna love myself. I'm praying that you don't love me. 'Cause you don't wanna, 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 you don't wanna.
And then I'm gonna connect this right here. Connect it right to there.
I should've let you know that you're my only one. I need you to fall in love. I fuck you till you come. Said I don't understand.
So this, I want to hold this straight tight. And bring it again. And then I'm going to tie it in a knot. After, I'm going to go back and double the rest inside here, and then I'll come back and style it with you guys. Okay, so I finally finished. I ended up using, like I said, I wasn't gonna doubt I was gonna use all of them. So I only ended up using 2.5 bundles. I think I'll use the freeze holder. Let me plug in my hot comb because we're about to get it started. The hot comb I'm gonna be using is the Gold and Hot comb. I just bought it at the beauty supply store. It was about $40. I compared on Amazon to see if that it was inflated at the beauty supply store or not, but it was pretty much the same. If I find a link for it, I will link it down below as well. But I'm already feeling myself like, hopefully it's giving me like Michelle Obama vibes. I don't know. Michelle's cracked out, but still family niece. But I don't even know if I want to cut this because it's like perfectly layered. Should be. Hopefully soon, in a couple days, it'll like mold to my head and I won't need to put glue on it so it can be completely glueless. But for today, we're gonna do what it do. And I will add some freeze hold.
No, no, no.
And I actually don't want the edges pieces right here. Then I'm gonna tie this shit down.
And I've been looking for you in these other pictures. I could never find exactly what.
So I'm going to part it right down the middle. I'm gonna use some Tresemme heat protectant.
Looking for you in these other pictures. I could never find exactly what I'm looking for.
Look how good it's already coming together. I'm feeling this lace though. This cushion thing. Then lay that back. I'm using some Caro wax.
Being on this chase has finally got me sick of all of these new
It'll get better. It'll get better, trust it.
faces. I just can't get used to it.
I'm gonna rub away excess glue.
I'm so over.
Put some foundation on the end. Now I'm about to lay some baby hairs a little bit.
This time goes girl, you know that it's so.
keep the natural curl pattern, I'm just going to run a couple curls to the top section so it blends in with the rest of it. So when I'm curling, I like wrap it around small little pieces and then like pull it out and then keep going down just to make it like directional downward. So give it like a wavy instead of like a, I don't know, a fixed. So it looks a little more messy, I guess. Just grab little pieces. And I'm not doing everything, I'm just doing the top. So kind of like molds with it because you knew that that one was like a little flatter from me like trying to press out the roots from my part. So that will be what it looks like. See the finished product. Okay, there we go. That's what the lace looks like. This is what it's given. It's giving me like messy, what's that girl's name? I forget her name. The one that, oh, Stacey Dash. It's giving me Stacey Dash vibes, but minus the self-hate. Let me finish this and go to bed. I hope this was helpful to you for anybody who wants to dare out and like do their own hair. But you could also show somebody this and maybe they will learn how to do a sew-in on your head. Thanks for watching this video, you guys. My name is Chellina Achol. Please subscribe and comment down below. Please share this. I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions or any concerns, leave them down below. I'll reply as soon as I can. And I'll leave a list of all the products that I used in this video.